What's up, guys? Thank you for joining me. Day 3 on my fasting vlog. And I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my scale, how I was feeling, my symptoms, all that other jazz. So, my scale weight this morning was 193.7. So I started the journey at 200 pounds and I'm 3 days in, 193.7. It's very important to understand that your first couple days of fasting, you're shedding a lot of water. So realistically, yes, my scale shows us a specific number. Is that number really accurate? No. I just shed a bunch of water and I probably lost half a pound to a pound a day. Basically, that's about all I'll lose. So, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about goals. Because one of the main problems that I find is that people tend to spend a crazy amount of time trying to look for the transformation that looks like them. Trying to find the specific person that might have the same body shape, might have this, might have that, and they try to see if it's possible, right? Can I look like this? So, let's say, for example, that you're a 300-pound man and you want to have a six-pack. How bad do you actually want that six-pack? Do you just like the idea of having a six-pack, or are you actually willing to put in the work to get the goal? Because there's a difference between liking the idea and actually being willing to put in the work. And I find that sometimes people get a little bit of stuff confused, and they don't realize that there's a difference. Most people, if they're not willing to actually, if they sit down, they know deep down if they're willing to put in the work to get there. And they should, if you're not willing to actually put in the work to get there, then change your goal. There's no shame in that. Like, you might just want to lose a certain amount of weight or do whatever. You don't need to strive for such a big goal just because you think it would be cool to look that way, right? If it's really not something that you'd be willing to go through the whole process, then just change your goal. For any goal out there that you actually want to achieve, in my next video, I'm going to lay out a plan on how I feel that's achievable. Now, it's really important to sit down and think, what would you be willing to do in the long term? Because you don't reach your goal without doing something consistently over a period of time. So if you're not willing to consistently, or you need to find something that you can adhere to for a long period of time, you are capable of doing anything you want. You just need to know, do you want it enough? Are you willing to put in the work? If you want it, let's get it. I'm going to set up a specific program that I use, and the way that my mind thinks. I'm a little bit more of a visual type person, so I like to draw out maybe like a big picture or something, but I'll include that in the next video so that you can start working towards your habit piece by piece instead of looking at these large goals. Because if you look at a large goal, it's too overwhelming. And most of us will just procrastinate anyways. So you need to break something down into a smaller goal. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this video. Hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you can see my next video. Later on today, I'm going to release another video on how to achieve your goals, and I'm also going to release a video on me taking my measurements. So if you don't want to see me with my shirt off, don't watch that video. See you later.